Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Tanya and Katrina, Ambassadors of the Month, to give you a massive intro to the amazing Arthur Anthony from St. Lucia to talk to us today about the power of IA. So we're sort of coming from three different places today, so apologies that there was a bit of a delay in getting Arthur on. And unfortunately, we've not been able to get his edification. So we're going to get Arthur to do his own edification, to tell us how fantastic he is, and to go through the power of IA and renewal. So welcome on board, Arthur. How are you?
Well, I'm super great, and thank you very much for allowing me to be able to share this stage tonight and being able to present on this power of IA and renewal.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I know Katrina and I are both super excited to hear what you have to say today. And this is our last webinar as Ambassadors of the Month. So it's been a very huge month for us, and we're absolutely honoured to have you on board today, or this morning, wherever you are in the world.
Thank you so much. And congratulations to the two of you. You have done a fantastic job for the month, and I just want to congratulate the two of you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think between me being in hospital and Katrina working up in the Pilbara on fly in, fly out, it's been a very interesting month. But I think that we've proven that if you have the determination, you can actually do anything from anywhere in the world for sure.
Excellent.
Okay, well, we'll hand it over to you and let you get started.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Arthur Anthony, and I'm actually an ambassador with Global Wealth Trade. A few years ago, in 2012 to be exact, October 12th at 10:48 a.m., I actually I made a decision that changed my life. And at that time, I saw the business because I was searching for a breakthrough. I was really broke, as you would know the name of the word broke, and I was looking for another avenue because back in St. Lucia, I actually operate a family business. It's a heritage site, and that I know is really nice, really great, but at the same time, the tourism industry just really cannot sustain. And I came in for three major reasons. Number one, I really wanted to make sure that my mortgage would never be up again and I would be in jeopardy of not being able to have my own family secured. So I wanted to pay my mortgage off in 5 years. And I also came in because I really wanted to make sure that my children would have a different future than the JOB, what we call just over broke. And I'm very, very much involved in a lot of spirituality and also helping people emotionally. And this business have just given me another way to help people holistically change their life and to give them a formula financially to go towards a different direction than what the system is telling us. So this is why I came in, this is why I'm here, and this is why I'm excited. And tonight's topic is really one that I know that all of us who have really been in this business have been hearing over and over and over again. If you are very new to this call and you have just launched your virtual designer mall, you would appreciate this call because it's really teaching you the lifeblood of the business is the power of IA and renewal. It's pretty much the heartbeat of everything that would allow your business to flourish. So pay special attention to this call tonight because we are going to be touching on some serious areas that would allow you to prosper. One thing I want to say to you is I want to refer to this power of IA and renewal as owning your own home. It's your financial home. And you know when you build your house, you definitely want to make sure that you have electricity in that building. So we want to start off with telling you the power of renewal. And the power of renewal simply means that you must keep electricity in that house, not just for a month, but every year. As soon as you come into the business, you would understand and you would know that at the end of the year, on the anniversary of you coming in, you will be expected to renew your business. Now, renewing your business has several advantages. Number one, it would maintain your position in the binary and also you would benefit from sales and you'll benefit also from growth in your organization for royalty, commissions, and residual income. Now, that's a mouthful, but we're going to come back to that. Secondly, if you are renewed on an annual basis, you will continue to be able to purchase at the LC pricing and also use existing IA points at members pricing. And there is more advantage to renewing your business. You will also continue to be able to promote your business and products to create royalty commissions and also retail profits and opportunity also to create residual income, which is what most of us are in this business for. So I want to say to you, if you do not renew your business, guess what happens? The opposite of all what I said will happen to you. You will not be able to maintain your position in the binary. You will not benefit from sales and growth. You will not be able to experience the growth in your organization. You will not be able to receive royalty commissions. And guess what? You will not receive residual income. If you are unable to renew your business, you will continue not receiving the purchase, that you'll not be able to purchase at the LC's pricing. Neither you would receive IA points at members pricing. If you are not renewed, you would not be able to promote your business. And at the same time, you would not receive royalty commissions, you will not receive retail profits, and the opportunity to create again residual income, which is why most of us have come into this business, will be lost. So renewing your business is an absolute to keep you in business and to be able to allow you to receive all of those benefits that we've just shared. But there is more. As you go through in keeping electricity in your home, you know, when you build your house, like I said, you have to wire that house. You have to also inspect that house, and then you have to pay for connection. But when that is done, it doesn't mean that you automatically will have electricity for the rest of your life. Every month you'll be expected to pay an electricity bill to be able to keep current flowing in your home. Now I want to say to you that the power of IA, and give thanks to our CEO for giving us a revolutionary IA program that can really be able to give us what is key, which is residual income. And for those of you who don't know what residual income is, it's a fantastic way of doing something just once, like maybe like Michael Jackson, maybe like, you know, Whitney Houston, and also Bob Marley. I particularly mention those three people because although they are not alive, but the one-time investment they made have allowed them to receive benefits, even though they cannot receive it beyond the grave, but someone is collecting royalty commissions on their behalf. That's what the IA can do for you if you are able to stay on your monthly IA. So, to protect your accumulated group sales volume, you must stay on your monthly IA. To be able to allow you continual growth of your group sales volume, you must stay on the monthly IA. Also, to enable you to build your inventory for the purchase of that special gift. And right now we are at a moment where we are celebrating Christmas in November because of all of the goodies that our CEO has given to us. And what a good time to have IA to be able to make those large orders when you know 80% is taken care of for you. You know, it's good to have inventory because IA simply means your inventory account. That is going to allow you to be able to take more opportunities or take more charge of your branding party because you have inventory. It's also powerful for investment pieces. Most times you would see something that you want, but you may not have enough IA. But if you are able to be consistent with your monthly IA, it will accumulate, and you'll also be able to get that special piece that you always wanted for yourself. But also staying on IA will also enable you to meet the requirements for the weekly bonuses and commissions. And this month we have been having a lot of them, and as a result of being renewed, as a result of staying on IA, every one of you or every one of us will be able to enjoy those bonuses, and it's weekly bonuses and weekly commissions as well. But here's what, when you stay on IA, this is an asset that will bring you long-term residual income. And we want to show you that in a few minutes. Because just like a mortgage, if you keep paying your mortgage every month. There is no way your house can be seized. There's no way that they can run you out of your building or sell your home to someone else. You will be able to have a long-term success if you are able to stay on IA. Now, the system that we have is so beautiful that you can actually always be in communication with the back office. You can also always send a support ticket to be able to help you stay on track with your business. So sometimes you may have challenges. We all know that it's life and things happen, but you can always communicate with the team that is so cooperative and helpful, and they will definitely help you to be able to put your house in order. So that's a great benefit you have, because you have a strong team support. So when you are able to stay on IA, you would be able to receive royalty, but also royalty residual income. Royalties will come into you, but your business, and residual income will also come into your business. So how does that work, the royalty commissions? Let's take a look at this. This is one of the mainstream areas. Every time we deliver and we do a presentation, we always say take special look at this area, because many of the areas that allows us to be able to make commissionable volume of sales, this one is the bomb. So you can make up to $6,250 in terms of your commissionable volume, but guess what happens? It will actually give you up to $500 if you are able to make that amount of sales. But the IA is a very great contributor to that, because every month you pay your IA, and if you are paying it at the diamond package, $150, where you are putting in that investment for yourself on a monthly basis, you will be able to get 60% of that going up to give you commissionable sales, which allows you to get $90 from that amount of money that you're putting in. And everyone in your team that's also a diamond also would be making that contribution to their business, and guess who benefits? You benefit. If you are renewed and if you are on IA, you stand to benefit. If you are gold and you have actually put in 75 and Planston, you stand to benefit. $45 would actually go up. But everyone else in your team who's doing the same, you benefit from that. And that commissionable sales volume that would be coming to you, you can go as high as $6,250, as high as that, where you can make up to 500 Canadian. And guess what? If you are at silver and you're doing $35, you're putting that into your inventory account on a monthly basis. You tend to also receive $21 as well, and that's flowing up to you and everyone else in your team who's doing the same. But guess what? How about getting paid weekly? Just for a simple but sacrificial for some, but a simple process that would allow you to receive benefits on a weekly basis. You get paid on both sides of your team, and you get paid down to infinity. So the question is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Let me tell you, I congratulate and I thank the CEO every day for coming up with the revolutionary IA program that's allowing us to do things that we would have never dreamed of before. So what else can happen when you are faithful to paying your IA? When we're talking about what's the power of IA, well, let's just think about your home again. Let's go back to your financial home. When you are paying your electricity bill, what are some of the effects that you have in your home when your current is flowing and your electricity is flowing? Well, for one, you can get some cold water from your fridge. You can actually iron your clothes for the following day. You can be on the laptop, on the computer. You can actually be watching a nice television program. And the best of all, the house is lit so you can see your way where you're going. Just the same, when you are paying your IA or you are putting in that amount of money every month into your inventory account, you will be able to do a whole lot more with that. So number one, definitely you will be able to retail. By accumulating IA, you will have enough to retail. Secondly, you can actually be able to use that IA to be able to get something special like a layaway plan. You know, a story is told of this young man who actually, you know, went into college and he began paying his IA, and for 3 years after he came out from college, 3 years of paying his IA, he was able to propose to his fiancée with a $10,000 ring. Now, what do you think she said? What would you have said if you were a woman? $10,000 ring? And did he really this guy didn't really feel it in his pocket, because what happened is the IA makes it so easy for you to be able to accomplish something like that. And don't forget, guys, just for I'm sorry the sorry moments of your life when you want to make up with your wife or with someone you have hurt, this is the time to really be able to see the power of IA. So guess what? There is also more. Every time you are able to accumulate products, in moments like this, we have the festive season, the Christmas season, the holiday season is right here. So many of us in this business are very grateful that we have been paying IA. Actually, some people accumulate IA just for the end of the year so that they can buy everything they want for their family and friends and loved ones all around the world. And because right now this month is a powerful month where we are getting a huge bonus on shipping, you know that so many of us are smiling when we are ordering. So here's what, guys. By paying your IA, residual income, like I told you earlier on, is just a phenomena that you will experience by paying your IA. Money in the bank is good, but it's not great. What is great is when you are able to make those small payments. And I say small because of the big returns it gives. When you're able to make those small payments on a monthly basis, those savings that you are putting in here is phenomenal because it can bring you some huge investments. And we're talking about investment in gold, silver, and precious stones, which is really what the safest place to put your investment is today. Gold, silver, and precious stones, what has a hedge against inflation. So you can see, guys, on the screen, you just lose if you had electricity in your house and every month you're paying your electricity bill, you just can't lose. The biggest for us on the journey as you continue to take faithful action over a period of time, you will be able to experience a 7-figure plan that will allow you to go to a 7-figure income. Hello, the power of duplication. And it's simple. You know, we always say this business is simple. It may not be easy because we have to change our mindset as to how we do this business, but it's really simple. What's simple about it? Well, you launch 5 new BDMs and you help them to do the same, and they have the others to do the same for a process of duplication, and each of them brings 5. We have 25, and each of those bring 5, and you have 125, and each of those bring 5, and you have 625. And let's say they're an IA of $35. Let's say they're on IA of 75. Let's say they're on IA of 150. If you look at the screen, you begin to see how magically the numbers begin to grow. And those persons, yes, they are actually bringing in other members, other packages are being sold, you know, they have some sales and they have extra product purchases, but the monthly IA that is kept on faithfully would allow them to receive these auto revenues on a regular basis. And if you look annually, you can actually go up to $1.68 million if you are faithful to that process. And that's what most persons are experiencing. That's where most of us are going towards, and we already have some millionaires in our company that can tell you this is the same simple process of what was told to them that they did that have brought them the results that they have. So if you see someone where you want to be, if you do what they do, it will be just obvious that you will end up where they are. Now, for most of you, sometimes $100, $200, or even $500 a month isn't much. But guess what? If you are able to get this consistently on a regular basis, month after month after month, you would be able to see how that turns into some huge figures. So I want to say to you, it's almost like it is said, this could be almost like putting in money into a bank where you are able to earn 5% interest. But here's the reality. What bank today would give you 5% interest? None that I know of. But in GWT, because of the power of IA and the mindset of our CEO to create this concept, it's allowing us, if we were putting out $100 on a monthly basis, you could see the figures going up to $2,400 or 24,000, I'm saying, not 100, 24,000. But guess what? As the numbers begin to increase, your figures begin to increase. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to experience. So I want to tell you, being faithful to IA, being faithful to your inventory account would allow you to have commissionable volume that would go up to $6,250, and that can earn you up to $500 weekly. That sacrifice is well worth it. So many, many persons, not just in St. Lucia, but I love this story about this young lady from St. Lucia, because you know, when you know people, the impact is greater. And her story is very close to me as well, to my heart, because she lives right here with us. So guess what? This young lady actually paid her IA. She was very, very busy with her work, and she had a lot of things going on. She had a lot of things going on with her studies as well. But one thing she did, she remembered to be faithful to her IA. And for almost a year, while accumulating over 250,000 in sales volume, one builder on a personal leg allowed her to earn thousands in weekly commission cycles, and more than that, she is earning more than her job. Now here's what. This young lady, when she found out how much money was sitting there, she screamed. And if you were in her shoes, you would scream too, because the ability for the IA to stay on her IA and to experience the returns that she did, and in the timing that it happened for her, let me tell you, she was crying tears of joy, because it was a real breakthrough at a real time when she needed it the most. So that's one story I know very well. And Vicky Ford from St. Lucia, she will never, ever regret staying on her IA even a day like today. There are more stories, and there are stories all around the world. If you are in whatever team you are in, and wherever you have tours, you will hear the stories over and over again of persons who stayed on the IA and they had incredible success. So here we have Sarah and Winnie from Toronto. These two also were very, very fortunate to be able to stay on the IA for 9 months, and then realized that they had a team of 150, and they started building, and the next 2 months they made over 20,000 in commissions. And let me tell you, that's just a tip of the iceberg to how far you can really make it, how far you can go, and how much success you can have when you stay on your monthly IA. And I don't think we can have a bigger success story than this gentleman right here on the screen, Reza Mascalo. Now, Reza is from Ottawa, and he have a real life story to tell. Well, this gentleman actually came into the business for 3.5 years. He actually took it slow. Some people say he went to sleep. Maybe he went into a coma. But one thing he wasn't in a coma about, it was his monthly IA. He paid his $150 diamond member, and guess what? He stayed on the right IA for 3.5 years. And when he realized that he had the opportunity to be able to outshine and outdo his job, and he took a look at his business, and he became serious after 3.5 years. He had already accumulated 7.5 million in volume, and he had already started building. And guess what? In 27 months later, he became the first millionaire in our company. And today, he's earning every 47 minutes 500 Canadian. The power of the revolutionary IA program. Staying renewed and staying on IA are two powerful tools that you never, ever want to forget in this business. So the power of IA also very important that you are on the appropriate monthly IA. Now why? Well, if you are diamond and you are contributing $150 monthly to your IA, your volume will accumulate in not just one business, because you have 3 business centers, but in VDM 1, in VDM 2, and in VDM 3. Because you know when you are on diamond, or when you are at diamond, you maximize your profit, you maximize your buying power, and you maximize your investment. But you want to stay on the appropriate IA level, because that will mean you get paid out for the level of IA that you are at. If at diamond and you are paying 75 and 35 IA, you get paid, guess what? Not 500, but you get paid $375 and also $125 instead of 500. So you want to be on the appropriate IA. Also, by being the appropriate IA, you'll also receive business development bonus, and that's based on the IA that you own. So if diamond at $150 on a monthly basis, you'll get 10% on your first generation. But if you are not a diamond and you are at 75, maybe gold or plankton, or you are at silver, guess what? Now it's only 5% or 2.5%, and you don't want that, because when you are diamond, for the same effort, you can actually receive from your second generation 5% if you're on the appropriate IA. So one of the things you really want to also remember is, whilst you're taking action to renew your business and staying on IA, when you are being paid, you want to be on the appropriate IA. And you never know when that time will be, because like Vicky Ford, some hotshot may just come around and spin things around and move on at high speed. And you never know how much could be dishing out to you at any point in time. So you don't want to make a mistake with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to thank you for being on the call wherever you are around the world. Like I said, this call about renewal and IA, especially for this month's promotions that we had, and if persons took action before the 21st, they would have experienced the huge benefits of renewing or staying on the IA and be renewing the business, because this is the lifeblood of your business. This is the electricity that you need to stay in your home to give you all the benefits of what electricity does. But for us, this is financial electricity, because we are talking about our financial home. So it's my pleasure tonight to be able to bring this to you. I will turn you back over to our host, and wherever you are, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning.
Thank you so much, Arthur. It's Katrina here from Perth. I know, this topic is something that everyone, in our teams really need to understand. And, those of you that are on the call tonight, if you still don't understand, why you need to be paying your IA, then I strongly suggest you get in touch with your My5 and go through this presentation again. We will post this up. I'll send you the link, Arthur, so this will be posted. I'll just see if anyone's got any questions.
Yeah, there's a few questions online, so.
Yep. So we've got, Venetia's just said, great call, Arthur. Love the passion in which you delivered with, and I'll never miss my electricity bill as I never want to be in the dark. Great job. So Nancy's asked a question. If the right side grows with IA volume, we are making dollars at a silver level. So Nancy, are you asking whether you're going to actually cycle as a silver member if you're accumulating IA on the right side. Are you there, Arthur?
You broke up in between. I wasn't hearing you very clearly. Can you repeat yourself?
So Nancy, I'm not sure if I've got this right, Nancy, but if the right side grows with IA volume, are we making dollars at a silver level?
And I would think maybe she's talking about if you are at diamond or if you are at silver. I'm not sure what she's asking.
Okay, I'll clarify that. I'll just scroll up to the next one. The next one is from, sorry if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, Moya Saw. She said, I got a bit confused. Did you say that as a diamond member, if I pay my 150 IA, I get $90 deposited in my own account? I think that was on one of the slides about the IA and the dollar value towards your $500 commissions. Can you just clarify that?
Somehow you are really breaking up, and when you're asking the question, so can you just repeat that, or because I really can't hear you when you're asking the question. You're breaking up real bad with me.
Okay, sorry about that. So maybe I'll try and unmute the people that have got our questions. So just give me 2 seconds. Okay.
Are you there? Venetia's actually answered that question, Katrina, that as a diamond, when you pay $150, you get 120 points in your inventory account. And everyone else in your upline gets 90 points. So hopefully that clarifies the answer. Thanks for that, Venetia. So again, the answer is as a diamond, when you pay $150 a month, you get 120 points in your IA, and everyone else in your upline gets 90 points in their IA. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry, she's just telling me to clarify, it's not 90, it's actually 72 points. So apologies, 72 points. Thanks for that, Venetia. Okay, a couple of other comments we've got. We've got awesome webinar training, brought real excitement to the way it was presented. Well done, mate, from Perth, Australia. Thanks for the great training from Junior. I thought it was absolutely fantastic training that you did today, Arthur, and really helped clarify about why we need to pay our IA to keep our electricity going. So I think we've pretty much answered all the questions. If anyone else has any other questions regarding their IA, please refer back to your My5, because that's what they're there for, to help you answer the questions that you need. Or you can hook in directly with Arthur online through Facebook and ask him the questions yourself. So Katrina's got some announcements to make now so that we can finish off on the call. Kat, did you want to call up the announcements so they can go through them? Okay, well, it looks like we've got a, oh, there we go. Okay, I can't hear you, Kat, so.
No, it's okay, I haven't said anything.
Cool.
Okay, so guys, I'm just going to go through these announcements. Sorry, just make this larger. Cool. So for those of you that are following the corporate page, and if you're not, then I strongly suggest you jump on and like the corporate Facebook page. There was a new men's range released in the footwear. So there's 7 new styles, all available online. So check them out. I know there was a lot of excited people when this announcement was made. Just to touch on the promotions, guys, these are in effect at the moment. We've got the new 1-year warranty on our new Posh range. This doesn't apply to the first generation Posh, so just bear that in mind. So it does not apply to the first generation. So 1-year warranty, this is a big deal, guys. You know, this is unheard of with a lot of our fashion accessory ranges that you can, you know, get in your shopping centres. Very unlikely that they would offer this. So 1-year warranty has just blown everyone away. You know, so take advantage of that. That's going to help, you know, with your sales. We've also got the holiday gift. Arthur mentioned this. If you had renewed your IA, then all renewed VDMs would have received $150 shopping credit towards the brand new Posh Vibe. And I know that there was a lot of us that were very excited to log into our back office and see that we had all received this amazing offer from our CEO. So get in there, have a look, guys, and you know, if you haven't done your shopping, then I strongly suggest you get that done. We've also got the third promotion, which was the subsidizing of our shipping. This is massive, guys. You know, shipping's reduced. It's just for one order only. So take advantage of this. GWT is paying up to 80%. This is through until the 10th of December. So make sure that all of your teams do whatever you need to do to make sure everyone in your team is aware of this. If you've got to pick up the phone and call them, and especially if they've got that $150 shopping spree as well, we don't want people to miss out on being able to take advantage of that. Guys, there's only a couple of days left, possibly 1 or 2 days. Well, currently, I don't even know what the date is today. 1 or 2 days left of this huge promotion of launching your 10 BDM silver and above. There's a $1,000 bonus, or $1,500 in total up for grabs. If you haven't taken advantage of this, then I strongly suggest you jump on it. There's only 2 days left, like I said. Next promotion. So guys, we mentioned before, we've got the April cruise coming up. This is the Ambassador Cruise. Whatever you have to do to get on this cruise, make it happen. Get in touch with your My5 if you're not sure what it takes to be an ambassador. This is departing straight after our convention. It goes for 5 days, 4 nights from Florida. And you know, guys, we're going to be amongst not only the CEO, the VP of design, all of our top leaders, to be able to mingle, learn from everyone, have a little bit of downtime, have some fun, but just surrounding yourself with, you know, a phenomenal group of people. So I know Tanya and I are super excited to be on this cruise. So is our other ambassador from Australia, Stacey Renata, and also Ronan Triffin, ambassador. We're all excited. We want to see more of our Australian and Kiwi friends on this cruise. Like I said, whatever you got to do, let's get you your ticket. It's going to be an absolutely amazing time. So this is for our Australia and New Zealand teams, guys. We've got an amazing event coming up. We're not far away from this. December 11, Renee Liao is going to be hitting our shores. He is only coming to Perth. If you have prospects here in Perth, you know, let us know. We can make sure that they can get along to these events. It's going to be massive. I mean, if you don't know who Renee Liao is and you're on this call, I strongly suggest you head over to businessforhome.org and check out Renee's bio. You know, what he has achieved in this company is just extraordinary. He is a national ambassador. You know, I'm a little bit jealous. He's a couple of years older than me, and what he's achieved is, you know, what I've always dreamed. So learning from the best. I cannot wait for him to be here. We have the privilege of hosting him in my hometown of Perth. Like I said, if you've got prospects, you know, even if you're in Canada, USA, wherever you are in the world, if you know people here in Perth, get them along to these tours. Our team here will gladly look after them for you. Just let us know who they are, and, you know, hopefully Renee, you know, will excite a few people and get our momentum across Australia and New Zealand, guys. So take advantage of that. There are tickets, so luxury consultants, there are tickets available for these events. There will be a boot camp as well. So get in touch. We can point you in the right direction. And the last one I just wanted to mention is the convention. So this is Global Wealth Trade's annual convention. This is held in Toronto, Ontario. I know that a lot of us got our tickets as soon as they became available. We don't want to miss out on this. It is the 10th anniversary, so it's going to be a massive event, guys. You know, whatever you got to do to get your tickets. If you're listening in and you're in Canada or the USA right now, there's no excuse, guys. You know, we're flying all the way from the most isolated city in the world of Perth. If we can do it, you can do it. Cannot wait to see you guys all there in April, and hopefully a lot of you will be on the cruise at the end of the convention. So that's all we've got tonight. Tanya, are you still on the line?
Yes, I am.
Cool. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for allowing Tanya and I this space for the month of November. It's been exciting to host these webinars, and we've learnt quite a lot. And I encourage any of you on the call tonight, if you are, you know, as an ambassador with Global Wealth Trade, that you stick your hand up and and run these events as well. They're super exciting. You get to meet a lot of people and learn a lot along the way.
Thanks everyone for putting up with Katrina and I for the month, with a couple of hiccups along the way, but it's been amazingly fun and a good chance, as Katrina said, to meet lots of other people online and also know who we're going to meet in April. It's been awesome for Katrina and I to even work even better as a team, because we've been quite distant and apart for a lot of the month. So everyone can do this. Reach Ambassador, get on the calls, become Ambassador of the Month so you can help to become an even more better leader than what we already are. Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome evening, morning, night, wherever you are in the world. And this is Tanya signing off. And Kat, you want to sign off?
Yeah, sorry, I just got one more question. I just noticed in the questions box. Is the shopping spree available to retail LCs or only from silver and above? The retail shopping spree, if you're referring to the $150 voucher, is for silver and above only.
Correct.
So that's silver and above, guys. But that's all from me. Have an amazing night, guys, and to the billion.
Yeah, to the billion. Thanks for having us.